Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Floss, back again with another video. And today we're going to take a look at the Blu Bold N4. Now, you can pick this one up online. I'll throw the link up in the description. The price on this one is $300. I repeat, $300. Now, let me start off by saying this. Over the years, I reviewed a lot of budget phones. And when I say budget phones, I mean a phone that costs $300 and under. This right here, this is easily, and I mean easily, the best budget phone that I've seen yet. Let's get right into it. First things first, shout out to White Shoes, back in the building.
I love my white shoes. I love my white shoes.
White Shoes?
I love my white shoes.
Calm down. Okay, this is the Blu Bold N4. Now, can we take a second and appreciate how far we've come in the tech game? Do y'all remember what a budget phone used to look like 10 years ago? Look at this. This phone has a secondary display. Now, y'all seen me review the Xiaomi, okay, with the secondary display. This is $1,000 for a secondary display. This is $300. Check out the specs. All right, let's unbox it first. Nice white box. Y'all know I like that. Giggity. This is going to be your device. Let's go ahead and power this up. Now, as you can see, I've been using this for a couple of days. Let's see what else you get inside. Now, this is going to be one-stop shopping. Inside the box, you got your charger. Okay, fast charging brick in the box where it belongs. Samsung, Google, Apple, nothing. Motorola, Sony, fucking Sony. The charger in the box. Check this out. This is going to be your USB Type-C charging cable. Okay, USB Type-C to USB Type-C. All right, shoot, back up. Okay, this is going to be your SIM ejection tool. Let me get and save that. Check this out. Bro, check this out. You get a set of headphones. Now, look, y'all remember back in the days, this was standard. This was standard when you buy a phone. You get headphones, and not just regular headphones, USB Type-C headphones. How dope is that? A little poison for the trolls. Let me get and save that. Of course, you got your usual books and shit. Plug them and file them. You get some blue troll stickers, okay? One-stop shopping. And of course, you get a case. Now, this is actually a nice case. Look at this. Nice gel skin case, okay? All right, Shoes, inspect all of that for quality. And let's keep it moving. Now, let's take a look at the actual device. Keep in mind, $300, all of this in the box. Now, for the actual device, let me get a little wipe down on this. The actual device, the Blu Bold N4. Check this out. On the back of the device, hold up. Let's make sure I got this powered up. Okay, hold up. I got to unlock it first. Okay, here we go. Let me. All right, we got to unlock it and let it start up. Let's go through the specs real quick. Now, this phone comes in one color, white. For the display, you got a 6.78-inch AMOLED panel with a resolution of 1200 by 2652. Now, that's 429 for the PPI Patrol, and yes, it's 120 hertz refresh rate. Now, on the rear, you got a secondary display. This is 1.74-inch OLED panel. Now, let me just get and wipe this down. All right, check this out. Secondary display. Now, keep in mind, this is fully functional. And look at the back of this phone. Doesn't it look like a Xiaomi Mi 11 Ultra? For $300, this is insane. For the processor, you got the MediaTek Dimensity 7300X with the Mali G615 GPU. Now, what does that mean in English? That's budget specs, bro. Budget specs. Now, you got 8 gigs of RAM, which is expandable, and you got 512 gigs of storage for $300. Now, it's running Android 15 with Blue UI for the skin on top. You got a 5,000 milliamp battery that features 66 watt fast charge. That means you can charge this phone from 0 to 100% in 20 minutes. 0 to 100% in 20 minutes. Now, you got dual stereo speakers. Okay? For the cameras, on the rear, you got a triple setup. So you got a 50 megapixel ultra wide angle lens, 8 megapixel wide angle, and an 8 megapixel telephoto lens. Now you can shoot 4K video at 30 frames per second. On the front, you got a 16 megapixel wide angle lens, and you can shoot 1080p at 30 frames per second. Now you got Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, NFC, always on display, face unlock, and an on-screen fingerprint sensor. All of that for $300. Now let me show you something real quick, because here's one of the stars of the show, the rear display. Check this out. Now I'm going to go through this real quick. If you swipe down, you can adjust your brightness. Swipe up. Here's all your notifications. Now, quick side note. The display on the rear of this phone is actually working better than the display on the rear of the Xiaomi. Because on the Xiaomi phone, now keep in mind, this is the Chinese version, so we got to wait to see if the global version has any differences. But right now, you don't get any notifications. Okay, you don't get any notifications, only the Chinese apps. So again, in the USA, no notifications. So if you get this phone right now, all you're going to really use it for is the camera. Okay, you're going to get, it's going to have fun with the camera. And you're going to have the different clocks. Okay, you're going to have all the different clocks. Check out the back of this phone, okay? Swipe over once. You got widgets. Here's all your widgets. Okay, so check this out. If I open up camera, okay, bang, look at that. That's me right there. Okay, I can shoot videos, photos, bang, just like that, right from the camera. Now watch this. We do have some more widgets. Now these are just the widgets that I have right here, but you can swipe them like this. Swipe over once, there's your camera. We got music. We got music. So watch this. Let me go ahead and open this up real quick. Let me put my code in. Okay. Watch this. Let's go to music. Let's see what we got. Mobb Deep. Okay. Let's go back to the rear. Look at this. We got the music with the actual. Hold up. Oh, that's not. I'm on TikTok. Hold up. I'm doing too much stuff at once. My bad. I was on TikTok. All right. Let's go back to the. Let's go back to the music. This is the music. Different songs. And it actually works. Phone tap. Okay. Now, swipe over once. We got a voice recorder. Swipe over again. We got a stopwatch. Okay. Swipe over again. And you got your alarms. You got a timer. Fully functional rear display. How sick is that? And again, all your notifications. Bro, this is $300. Now, let's look around the actual device. First of all, one of the things that you notice when you buy budget phones, they always have plastic backs. I present glass. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you glass. You got glass on the back. Okay, now, check this out. Let's wipe this down real quick one more time. You got an always-on display. A lot of budget phones do not have fully functional always-on displays. You got an always-on display. I want y'all to see that real quick. Always on display. Time, date, battery percentage. Now, this phone does have a curved panel. Okay? So it's not going to be the super flat phones like this. This one has an elegant curve. A lot of y'all miss the curved displays. Personally, I'm kind of over that, but hey, if you like it, you like it. Let's see on the back, triple camera setup, LED flash, secondary display, okay, fully customizable. And watch this. The secondary display also has an always on display. Hold on, I'm gonna put this down on the table. And let's get this to come on. Look at that. This is your always on display. You got an always on display on the rear. How sick is that? On one side, this is going to be a power button, and you also have a dedicated camera button. On the top, one of your speaker grills, okay, dual speakers. Speaker grill on the bottom, USB Type-C charging slot. There's your SIM tray. Okay, on this side, you got your volume up and down. Now watch this. Let me show you something. All right, so check this out. Now there's a couple of different ways you can open up your device. First, you can swipe up, put in your pad and your PIN. Next, you got an on-screen fingerprint sensor, which actually works. Let's do 3 in a row. 2. We'll do one more. 3. Now, of course, this is going to be an honest review. And I got to be honest with y'all. The only thing that I notice that I don't like about this phone is it does have a little bit of lag, okay? But it's doing a lot. Okay, it's doing a lot. It has a little bit of lag here and there, but hey, for $300, you got to give them credit. Let's do one more. Okay, there's your fingerprint sensor. Now, it's not going to be the super fast fingerprint sensor like, you just bong tap it like that. You're going to have to let it register. And then you got face unlock. So let's see if I get a face unlock from behind the camera. There's 1. Let's see if we get 3 in a row. That's 2. And we'll do one more. That's 3. Now, when you get a budget phone like this, what you want to do is make sure you keep your recently used apps nice and clear. Oh, look at that. You seen the face unlock? Bong. Okay, nice and fast. Let's try the fingerprint sensor. Oh, that face unlock is actually really good. Fingerprint sensor, you just got to let it register. Now, you swipe over once. This is going to be your Google homepage. 120 hertz refresh rate. Okay, now keep in mind, this is a budget phone. So we're going to review it like we're reviewing a budget phone. Okay, we're not going to be too nitpicky. Swipe down. Here's all your quick toggles. You got NFC, so you got your tap and pay. Let's go to settings real quick. Okay, again. Okay, that's let's go to NFC, Android Auto, Quick Share. Okay, all of that good stuff. Anything else we need to see here? Let's go to display. Okay, anything we need to see here? Color temperature. You can actually change that. Now you see I got mine's on cool. Okay, I got to get used to using curved displays again. Okay, screen refresh rate, 120. Got lift to awake. Okay, always on display. Look at that. A bunch of different always on displays to choose from. And not sometimes on, always on. Okay, always on display. Now I want to show you something else. Mini screen settings. Check this out. Now this is for the display on the rear. You can change your always on displays. I'm going to leave that one right there. Okay. Charging animation. Now check this out. You got a bunch of different charging animations. And this is another thing that's dope. Let me grab a charger real quick. Watch this. And you don't even get this. You see, this is the Xiaomi. Okay, I'm going to plug in the Xiaomi. You see it's charging up? Okay, you see it's charging up, but no animation on the rear. Watch, I'm going to do that again. Plug it in. No charging animation on the rear. Watch with the blue phone. Plug in the blue phone, and look at that. You get a nice, juicy charging animation. And here's my thing. If you're going to put a secondary display, it should have a lot of functionality to it. You're getting more functionality with the secondary display on the blue phone than you get with the Xiaomi 17 Pro Max. That's kind of crazy. All right, let's go back. Okay, so you got a bunch of different charge animations. I think I like this one. This is the one I had it on. Okay, and you got your screen timeout. The max is 1 minute. Okay, anything else we need to see here? That's pretty much it for display. Let's go to sound. Check this out. Dual stereo speakers. Okay, now, you know how many people ask me to buy this phone? People want to buy this bullshit, piece of shit iPhone from me. I'm keeping it just for trolling purposes, just to let y'all see that, bro. These companies, man, you don't gotta get got. You don't gotta get got. You can get your money's worth. Look at this. Nice and loud for $300. Now, one thing I will say, I gotta apologize to y'all because I've been sick all week. Shout out to Amaya. Let me give a happy birthday shout out. It's been Amaya's birthday. I went out. We got drunk. I had a good time, but I got sick. I got sick because of 2 words. Cut water. Okay, now I don't know if y'all heard this. If y'all heard this new drink everybody's drinking called cut waters. If somebody offers you a cut water, stay away from it. I do not drink that shit. I got sick. I've been down all week behind that cut water. All right, let's see what else we got here. Let's see. Anything else we need to see here? Okay, battery, 5,000 milliamps, 66 watt fast charge. Okay, let's see. Anything else we need to see? Storage. Okay, 512 gigs. 512 gigs for $300. That is insane. Okay, that is insane. Now, of course, you got a bunch of different wallpapers. Okay, now, I'm actually going to, matter of fact, let me see something real quick. Let's go to change wallpaper. Let's see, on device wallpapers. All right, let's see. Okay, you got those wallpapers. I thought I had more. Okay, maybe not. Okay, let's see. Change the lock screens. Show notifications. All right, I'll figure that out in a minute because I did have more in a minute. Let's see, anything else we need to see here? That's pretty much it. Google's system. Let's go to, let's see. Okay, languages. Everything is there. Keyboard tools. Okay, let's see, you got some new gestures. Okay, now look, this is the actual camera button. You see, just press that button right there. Go right to your camera. We'll talk more about the camera in a minute. All right, so you do got some gestures. Extra RAM. Okay, RAM. All right, that's pretty much it. Now let me see something real quick. All right, so let's try that again. I log back into Facebook. So here's my Facebook. This was 4 years ago. Let's see, what was I doing 4 years ago? Oh, look, 4 years ago, another one of Amaya's birthdays. All right, do a little split screen multitasking. Okay, so we got Facebook and Apple at the same time. Now, keep in mind, this is a $300 budget phone doing split screen multitasking. You still can't do that on your iPhone. You can't even do that on this iPhone. That is crazy. But you see it for yourself. Look at that. Split screen multitasking. And it's working nice and fast. Now let's go ahead and swipe this down. And there it is. Excellent web browsing speeds. All right, so now let's test out the dual stereo speakers. Of course, I got the official Flossy Carter sound test by my homeboy Mark Rebier. Here we go.
Yo, sound test. Time for sound test. Everybody shut your mouth. Time for sound test. Time to test that quality of sound test. How's it sound, Floss? How's it sound, Floss? How's it sound now? How's it sound now? Does it sound big? Does it sound loud?
How's the bass, baby? How's the treble on it? How's it sound now? How's it sound now?
That's a sound test. That's a motherfucking sound test. Sound test. That's a sound test, baby. That's a sound test. That's a motherfucking sound test. How's the sound on that shit? God damn it, hella.
Nice and loud. Watch this. I'm going to cover up the bottom. That's just the top. Nice amount of bass.
How's the sound, white shoes? How's the sound on it?
This is a $300 phone, ladies and gentlemen.
How's the sound, baby? That's a sound test.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mark Rebier. Like I said, $300. Okay, you cannot go wrong. All right, so now let's take a look at this beautiful 6.78-inch AMOLED display. Look at that. Let's go full screen. Excellent viewing angles. Curved display. Again, you got the dual stereo speakers. And most importantly, $300. Okay? That means you got a lot of extra money in your pocket. Look at this. Basically bezel-less. Little cutout for your front-facing camera. I love it. Let's keep it moving. All right, so now let's try a little gaming. We got Asphalt Legends. Here we go. Let's get it, y'all. Now keep in mind, this is a budget phone. Running nice and smooth. Look at this, hold up. Woo, look at that. My usual, hold up. Stick the landing, there it is. Calm down, Shoes. Shoes be trying to troll me out of my wins. So let me skirt through the finish line. And there it is. Okay, now let me turn, the volume is super loud on this. Okay. Asphalt Unite, or Asphalt Legends, whatever you want to call it. It is running perfectly fine on the Bold N4. Now I'm going to say this one more time. This is a $300 phone, ladies and gentlemen. Let's keep it moving. All right, so now let's talk about the camera. Now keep in mind, you got your little camera button right here. Just press that. get your quick shots, okay? Let's go through the different shooting modes. You got night mode, which you can zoom in all the way up to 10 times. You got video, like I said, 4K, 30 frames per second on the rear, 1080p, 30 on the front. Now you can also zoom up to 10 times for your video. You got your regular photos. All right, let me see if I get a white shoe shot real quick. All right, shoes. Shoes, do some cat stuff. Let me see if I get shoes. Yeah, of course. Psst. Okay, hold up. All right, got a quick shot. Let's see how it looks. All right, pretty decent. You know what I'm saying? I want to show y'all some shots that I actually took outside though. So you got your regular photos. You got wide angle. Okay, you got wide angle. And you can zoom all the way up to, look at this. Hold up. We zoom in. Oh, we still going. 30 times zoom. Okay, 30 times zoom. Now you got portrait mode with a few different focal lengths. You got 50 megapixels. You got beauty. And you got more. Now for more, you got document corrections, you got group photos, dual videos front and back, you got your gift makers, pro videos, AI emojis, you got sports, film, pro mode, panorama, slow motion, time lapse, and beauty. So you got a bunch of different shooting modes. Now let me see if I get one good shot right here real quick. All right, psst. Hold up. All right, look, let's see if I can activate shoes. Can you just be cute for 1 second? All right, hold up, check this out. All right, let's see if I got. Oh, look, I got it. Look at this. Look at that. Now, I want y'all to take a look at these test pictures and videos for yourself. All right, so this is going to be the most important part of this video, the RDA test, regular daily activities. Now you just dropped $300 on a brand new phone. Let's see how it works in the real world with no editing. Okay, first, we got to charge up our device. So we plug this in, 66 watt fast charge. Look at that beautiful charge animation. I love it. Now me, I like to leave my phone face down, as we call it, scumbag mode. Let me show you how it's gonna look like when you're getting a phone call. So I got my phone on the table like this. Check this out. Look at that. You get the name of the caller. Okay, you get the contact, and I can answer or hang up right from the back. That's what you call functionality. Okay, I love that. And again, you just double tap to turn the screen on and off. And if you look closely, always on display on the rear. So we got the time, date, battery percentage. And on the front, if I like to leave my phone face up in gentleman mode, okay, same thing. We got always on display, time, date, battery percentage, and my notifications. Now, when I wake up, I just pick up the phone and look at it. Bang, there's the face unlock. Now let's try the fingerprint sensor. There it is. Now, again, remember, this is a budget phone, so you're going to see a little lag. You're going to see a little slow animations here and there. It is what it is, though, okay? No editing allowed. You see I got my live wallpaper running in the background. So the first thing I like to do is check the weather. Okay, 59 degrees. Let's see, it looks like a beautiful day tomorrow and Sunday. Okay, so we got a great weekend coming up. Summertime is officially over. Next, we go to Google. Let's see, we got, who's seen the new Samsung XR? The Galaxy XR? I need that. Okay, the Galaxy XR. Let's see, these $100 headphones, what are those? Look like Soundcore? Okay, let's kind of see. Why not? Okay, okay, I'm about to say. Let's see, Basus. Oh, the Basus. Okay, now I just got these in the mail. I reviewed these this week. The Basus Inspire XH1. Okay, let's see. Now I don't want to read anybody's review before I do mine's, but we got those coming up. Let's see, Xiaomi. Xiaomi got some big innovations coming up. Now, okay, I got this phone too. We're gonna do this phone this week coming up too. That's the Xiaomi 15T Pro. Let's see, the revolutionary back is here. Y'all remember the Suti backs? They got the new Suti backs. Okay, let's go ahead and click on that. Now this one look like, okay, this is a YouTube video. All right, so I'll save that. Remember, no editing allowed. I want y'all to see how this phone actually works. Let's see, Steam Deck 2 trends. Okay, Xbox ROG Ally. Okay, now we got one of these coming up soon too. Let's see, your favorite MagSafe power banks. What's this? Snatch This 2025 Asus Tough. Now I was just looking at this on Amazon. How many of you? I never heard of this. The Asus Tough. This is a gaming laptop for $600. I was just looking at this on Amazon the other day because I switched over. I'm a PC Mortal Kombat player now. Okay, I'm retiring from PlayStation 5. Okay, now we got this coming up on Tuesday. The Oppo X5, the X9. This is basically the OnePlus 15. Okay, it's going to be the same exact phone with minor differences. All right, what's these? Patent leather Timberlands. They got the patent leather Timberlands. I don't know if I could co-sign these. I don't know if I could co-sign patent leather Timberlands. I don't really know how I feel about those. Shout out to anybody from New York. What y'all think about these? Yeah, chill. They ODing. Let's see. Xiaomi AI glasses. First impressions. Okay, Okay. New Motorola phones. Again, now I know somebody's going to say, oh, Motorola makes the best budget phones. Show me a Motorola phone that has a display on the back, bro. Hold up. Let me turn this. Look at this. Show me a Motorola phone that has a display on the back. I'll wait. All right, let's go back to this. All right, so that's that. All right, so that's your Google homepage. As you can see, 120 hertz. Everything is nice and smooth. Next, it's time to do a little work. So let's go to Gmails. All right, now, of course, I got my font extra big because I'm blind. Okay, so we got some new Blade City joints. Let me get that. That's how I respond to my work emails. And again, if I want to, I get the little split screen multitasking. So I could be checking out the nearest weather, checking the weather, and checking my Gmails at the same time, or do whenever I want. Okay, so that's the work segment of the day. Check my calendar. Let's see anything on the calendar. Daylight saving time. Okay, my man Eve's birthday. Okay, election day. Okay, it is what it is. All right, now that that's over, if I want to, play some music in the background. See, we got Lloyd Banks. That little Lloyd Banks in the background. Just like that. All right, next, let's do a little social media. Let's take it over to Facebook. All right, let's see what's going down on Facebook. Okay, a little happy couple right there. You know. All right. People I may know. Jordan James. All right. Princess Walker. Okay, all these people I may know. All right. Let's see. We got Andrew Tate. The Rock's not alpha. Real men don't. Andrew Tate out here talking about The Rock, man. Come on, Andrew. Let the man live. Yeah. Okay, now we got the new status earbuds. All right, we got these on deck right now, too. These coming up next. Let's see. iPhone Air is reportedly. Look, hold on. Let's see. The iPhone Air is reportedly a failure as sales failed to meet. Come on, bro. I'm keeping this for nostalgia purposes only. I'm keeping this. This is part of history right here. Okay? As much as I hate this piece of shit phone right here, this is part of history. All right? This is part of Apple's history. You know, everything can't be a win. All right? It's a cute phone, but even the Apple Hub is saying this is a fail. Then it's a fail, bro. Okay, so we got then and now with 2021. What phone was that I had? That looks like a Sony phone or a Nexus phone. I don't even remember. Let's see what phone was that. That looks like some kind of. That was a Pixel. It was one of my Pixels 4 years ago. All right, King Von's daughter. Or what's that? King Von mom. That's King Von mom. Okay. Let's see. iPhone 17 Pro Max limited edition. Let's see what this is all about. Let's see what this is. I don't know if I want it already. Now, I'm going to keep it a buck. I would buy this. I would buy this in a heartbeat. I would buy that in a heartbeat. All right, anyway, let's see those. Okay, we got the light box. I got one of these too. Bro, I'm so far behind in the tech game, man. I got all this stuff sitting in my house. I got one of these right here. I'm going to review this before I go on vacation, though. All right. My man Tight Shirt Terry in another country. They made him cover up his nipples. They said, look, if you're going to come to our country, you better cover up your nipples, bro. All right, let's see what else we got here. All right. Oh, look at these. The Apollo 4. Bro, hold up. The Jordan 4 Apollo Creeds. I would buy these yesterday, okay? I would go back in time and buy those immediately. Ooh, now what's that? Creamy, spicy garlic noodles with sausage. Okay. I'm not bad. Okay, I'm not mad at all. I am not mad at all. All right, so anyway, this is how your Facebook is going to look. I got these in the house too. All right, Apple, let's see. Apple Fold could be delayed till 2029. By the time Apple comes out with a fold, we're going to be tired of folds. All right, we're going to be tired of folds. All right, so that's how your Facebook is going to look. All right, so let's exit out of that. Exit out. Next, let's take it over to X. Now, I've been out of the game all week, so let's see what's going down on X. Let's go to the mentions. Let's see. This is a mandatory app for every Galaxy Z Flip user. Okay, we had that already. We got that already. Let's see. Wishing Amaya happy birthday. Shout out to Cynthia. Wishing Amaya happy birthday. I appreciate that. Let's see. Now this is another language. What is this? Now I don't have time to go to my translate, but let's see. Apple wanted a lighter phone. iPhone isn't working. Everybody roasting Apple. You know, YouTube is trying to make us believe that a single sense is enough. I said, this makes us sad. Yeah, look, I said it's a piece of shit. Yo. I'm glad somebody else is agreeing with me. All right, let's see. Not upgrading my Tab S9 Ultra for a few years. Smart move. Okay, they will definitely be all right. Let's see what's going to be all right. Oh, somebody, post I'm not following. Correct me if I'm wrong, but have you ever done a review on the iPhone Rebel cases? No. All right, Bori, I haven't done the Rebel cases, but I got to go look into those, though. Galaxy Buds Pro 3 or AirPods 4 with ANC. I would go with the Galaxy Buds. Why not? Why not? But you see the idea, though, right? Let's see. Look at this. This content might be inappropriate for some users. Family show, yeah. The family show moments got me, man. The family show moments got me. All right, let's see. Patiently waiting for the Pixel Fold review. I'm doing that next week. Okay, I got you on that. Anyway, you see the idea, though. This how your X is going to look. Nice and smooth. Now watch this. You can see I got a few apps running in the background, but when you got a budget phone, you just want to clear everything out. Clear everything out. All right, so next, let's see. Let's take it over to TikTok. Okay, let's see how TikTok is gonna look. Everybody with these iPhones, man. Where can I get one of these? Is this a case? Oh, I need this right here. The Tokyo phone? Bro, that is kind of sick, yo. That is kind of sick. Is this a real company or what? Tokyo phone? Okay, yeah, they real. Okay, they real. I'm gonna have to go ahead and like this. Check that out. Okay, I'll check that out later. All right, so let's see. The Ninja Crispy Pro. My little sister just got one of these. She swears by this. She be sending me mad pictures every night like, yo, check out what I made in the Crispy. Because me and her, we both ninja heads. We be buying all these ninja products. She actually uses them. I just buy them to collect. Anyway, this is how TikTok's on. Let's see. Now, is this AI or is this real? Let's see. Because you never know nowadays. Okay, that could be real. That could be real. Could be real. Now, what are these? What are these? You got the Back to the Future shoes? What are these? What are these? Gravity doesn't apply to your shoes? Nah, bro. What a time to be alive. You got gravity shoes. You got budget phones for $300 with glass panels on the back and dual displays. Come on, bro. What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. Let's see. Flaming burgers in Los Angeles. Do I want a flaming burger? Yes. Yes, I do. All right, so here's how your TikTok is going to look. You back that out of the game. You are the man. You bring that to the game. You definitely the man. Nobody can deny it. All right. Whoa. Yeah, that's AI. That's definitely AI. We got little slaps right there. Okay, we got the new watches. Okay, but again, this is how your TikTok. This better be. Please tell me this is AI, yo. Please tell me this is AI, yo. It got to be AI, because how she get her big ass up in there like that? Yeah, it got to be AI. Look at this. They got shoes that can walk on water now, bro. What are we living in? What dimension are we living in right now, bro? Imagine just casually walking across the lake like this, yeah. Just casually walking on water, yeah. I done seen it all, yo. I done seen it all. Look at these. Look at these. You got phones that look like this right here, yo. Now that was a Motorola skin though. That was a Motorola skin. That's a Motorola wallpaper for sure. I can tell you that. Okay. Anyway, all right. So this is how you see. This is why you got to stay out of jail, ladies and gentlemen, because you don't want to be making barbecue chicken in the shitter. All right, you making barbecue chicken and you making TikTok videos of barbecue chicken in the shitter. I don't like that. I don't. Yeah, these is AI. These is AI. These is AI. All right, so look at that. This is the kind of display I want in my car. When somebody says what size panel you want, I want this size right here. All right, so that's how your TikTok is gonna look. Ooh. Last one, y'all. Last one. Put a bag of Doritos in the air fryer. I need a whole bag of cheese up in that son bitch. Hold on. Please put a whole bag of cheese in there. Okay, put the meat in there. Okay, I like that. Put the meat in there. I'm actually taking notes on this because I might about to go upstairs and make this right now. Give me some cheese. Look at my fat ass. Give me some cheese. Ooh, okay. What's that? What is that? Put a little, okay, that looks like maybe some kind of sauce. I don't know if that's barbecue sauce or not, but I want it. I don't know if that's barbecue sauce, but I want it. Okay, you put the whole bottle up in that shit. All right. Where the cheese at? Give me the cheese. All right, that's what I'm talking about. We got the Mexican 4 cheeses. All right, head for the border. Put the whole bag in there. Put the whole bag in there. Put the whole bag. Now, come on, y'all. We gotta watch this video. We in too deep now. Nah, I need more cheese, bro. That can't be it for the cheese. All right, she's taking a long time. All right, let's see. All right, what is it? Okay, well, it is what it is. I'll come back and watch that. Look at that. Keep that in the front. All right. Anyway, that's how your TikTok's gonna look. Next, let's do one last one. Let's take it over to Instagram. Hold up, because Family Show moments. Yeah, Family Show. All right, let's see. Adrian Broder, he put out his list. That was a little scumbag move. That's a little scummy thing to do. Okay, my man Bannon said Trump is going to be the president in 2028. This season of America is wild, yo. Right? This is a wild season of America. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it's a lot going on in the political realm. Let's see. Let's see, where did my money break in Harlem? I don't know if I'll be I don't know if I want to be doing any pranks in Harlem, yo. That might not be the optimal place to do your pranks at. Okay. Let's see, Noisy not cool with Mexican rappers using the N-word. Hey, man. Do whatever you want, bro. Let's see, what would you do? I seen this video the other day too, but my dude sitting down, he didn't back down. I gotta give him credit. He didn't back down. Yo. This is a typical day in New York City on the subway, yo. This is exactly why I don't ride that subway, yo. Exactly why I do not ride the subway, yo. Let's see what Kim Kardashian talking about. Go up to being Kim K and become a trial lawyer? Okay. Side quests. Kim is tired of being rich and famous. Now she just want to do some side quests. This is how I want to become this rich that I just want to do side quests. I don't even want to be rich and famous anymore. I just want to do side quests. Look at AI. See what I'm saying? You got to be careful with AI, man. AI will have you out here looking super goofy. All right, super duper goofy. All right, smash and grabs. This is how your Instagram is gonna look. Okay, you know. Okay, Brian McKnight. He just got paid. Okay, my man, my man Prince, he home after doing about 35 years. Family show. All right. Look at the cat, the bodega cat right here. All right, let's see, Khloe Kardashian. Okay. All right. So anyway, family show. Family show. Family show. Family show. Family show. All right, this is a family show, y'all. This is a family show. Family show. Anyway, let me give Amaya a happy birthday shout out. Look, this is me and Amaya. This is before I got sick last week. All right, me and Amaya. Look, I told you I was up in the gym, right? You see me looking slim out here. You know, you see the guns. Hold up, you see the guns right there, bro. Calvin, pinch the zoom. I know this ain't the one you want to see, but look at the guns, bro. All right, happy birthday to Amaya. Anyway, this is how your Instagram is gonna look. Exit out of that. We'll do one more thing. Let's go to YouTube. Now, say you want to watch a video, click on one of my videos, get some sound on this, exit out of that. You do have picture-in-picture. Okay, so that does work. And of course, swipe up all of my recently used apps, clear them out. Now, if I want to take some photos, we just take it over to the back of the phone, swipe over, let's go to camera. Bang, take some photos, take some videos, you know what I'm saying? And get the best quality. Look, I can do videos. Now, this is how I'm going to look when I'm doing my vlogging. Okay, vlogging behind the camera. Just like that. That's pretty dope. Okay. Got my music. Got the now playing. Okay, let's get and open this up. Okay, YouTube music. Okay, so now we can have the now playing music on the back. We have music right there. Okay. Voice recorders, stopwatch, alarms, timers. Look, I know somebody's going to say, oh, the rear display is gimmicky. I can change the brightness of the rear display also. And again, of course, if I swipe up all of my notifications, bro, I know somebody's going to say the rear display is gimmicky, but the point is, let me show you something. Here's the back of your phone. Okay, here's the back of your phone. Why, the back of your phone is all this empty space. Why not put it to use? Put it to use. Let me put it to use. Why just have a big empty space on the back of your phone when you could put it to use? Now, even if you don't care about the notifications, okay? You don't care about notifications. You don't care about all of the widgets. Hold up. What am I? Oh, I opened up a game real quick. Let me exit out of that. You don't care about all of the widgets. Hold on. Let me clear this out. All right. You don't care about, let me say that again. You don't care about all the music. Nice and loud. I can switch. The Mobb Deep right here with the album art. This alone, all right, when you got your phone on the table like this, just being able to play your music like this, that alone is sick. But being able to use the camera, okay? Just the camera alone, being able to take your photos and your videos right from the back. Bro, this alone would be a selling point for me. But then you got your voice recorder. Yeah, sitting down having a conversation. Hit record. Okay, now we're just talking. Everybody's talking. We're recording the conversation. All right, tell me what you think about this person. This way, taking your notes. Voice recorder on deck. Bang, saved. Just like that. Okay, quick stopwatch. Gonna reset it. Okay, you got exactly 1 minute to tell me everything you hate about me. Go. Go, just like that. All right, you got an alarm, set your alarm, timers, and again, just always on display. Just having a nice always on display on the back of your phone. Okay, hold on, let's make sure that. Oh, I got to turn the out of display off first. My bad, y'all. All right.
Special Counsel Jack Smith.
Of course.
Telling Republicans
You know, one thing I will say about these curved displays, they are slippery. The curved display phones, they do get a little slippery. All right, look, there's your always on display. I want y'all to see that closely. Look at that. Bang, just like that. So, overall, now I did all of that with no editing. All right, so you've seen minimal lag. Overall, on a scale of 1 to 10, keep in mind, did you see everything this phone came with? Bro, did you see the case, headphones, charger, stickers? On a scale of 1 to 10, okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, I am giving the Blu Bold N4 a major go. And at $300, as Bob Barker would say, the price is right. Now, I'm a little, again, I gotta apologize one more time because they had an early bird sale for $250. I wanted to drop this video 2 days ago, but I was still sick, so I couldn't do it. So I think we missed out on the early bird, but check for yourself. I think the early bird is probably over. But even at $300, as Bob Barker would say, the price is right. Anyway, this is the Blu Bold N4. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this one. Shout out to everybody rocking with me on Facebook, Foursquare, Twitter, Google+. Shout out to all the Google gangsters. I see y'all holding down that Facebook page. Shout out to everybody hitting me up on Boxer. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with me on Instagram. Y'all know that's where I'm at full time, 100% full throttle. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with the new stream on Sundays. Y'all already know, Stream Gangsters on deck. Get your drinks ready. No meat boys allowed. Oh yeah, special shout out to everybody following me on Snapchat, Flossy_Carter, that's where I'm at. And a special shout out to the notification squad. I see y'all in the comment section early. Hashtag salute. Oh yeah, one more thing. I almost forgot. Fellas, ladies, say it with me. All y'all haters, all y'all trolls, close your eyes. Picture me rolling. It's your boy Flossy. Now, do that.
Enterprise, Spock here.
Spock, one to beam up.
Affirmative, Captain. Enterprise out.
Energize.
We're in a situation where everybody in the world uses technology. And if you're gonna buy some of that technology, you gotta understand certain things. Subscribe to Flossy Carter. He does reviews of all the latest technology. The iPhones, the iPads, the Galaxies, the Samsungs, whatever the fuck. The Beats by that doctor guy. And he puts his kitty cat in the videos too for you something to look at. You know, I'm an animal lover, so I like that shit. So make sure you hit the subscribe button to Flossy Carter on the YouTube, the follow button on the Instaface, and the like button on the Facelook. Because if you don't, we're gonna have a fucking problem here. A bad one. Now hit the fucking subscribe button.